Friday Night Baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Chris Archer gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's coming off a month where he hit over 500. That's swinging it. And if you could do that over a course of a month, you're talking about an elite player.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And he misses with it, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Here's Archer on 1-2. Fly ball out to right field. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Henderson Alvarez gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Souza is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Alvarez has his sign. First pitch on the way. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
popped him up. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And this is ready now for the White Sox, Ryan Schimpf. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Pesky. Makes the play, 1 away. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's just 1 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. This year against right-handed pitching, Moustakas brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Bullet back up the middle. Gomez is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Aaron Altair. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 strike now from Archer. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. No balls and a strike to count. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Center fielder, Carlos.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Behind 0-2 now. Line to the right side. And the Rays are into the hit column with their first hit of the contest. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Left fielder.
Standing in now, Clayton Pesky. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Moustakas is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Steven Souza, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Liner toward right center. Span moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So striding in, Yoan Moncada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Moncada leads off first with one away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground to short. Echeverria's there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Echeverria now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Altair moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Diego Sierra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's dead center for strike 1. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Scorched to third. Beautiful diving stop. He goes to first. Touche, sir. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with Show Track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. Into the box, Ryan Schimpf, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high, and it's 3-0. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. Ramos has got it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada gloves it, and there's one down now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Ramos, the runner at second with one away. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Carlos Gomez goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Turner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Altair will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Grounder down the line at third. Speared on the dive. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Showtrack. He didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop. And then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. No balls and 1 strike. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Souza, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. White Sox lead 1. They're down 1-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit in the air to center field. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Missed with a slider. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And he is in there.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right at him to shoot from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out. It just wasn't meant to be.
And a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Designated hitter, number 5.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Duffy. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Two and one count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 2-2 one more time. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a sack.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. In now, Chris Taylor. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
The 0-2 home. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in once again, Jose Abreu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Schimpf. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1 strike now from Archer. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Echeverria for 1. On to first. It's a double play. Here's C.J. Cron now.
And leading off for the Rays, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is there, and he'll bring this one in. Riding in once again, Wilson Ramos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Flying toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field. Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a line drive. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. Ramos rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in there safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Souza. But here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And he'll signal to the bullpen. That's going to be it for Henderson Alvarez. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Taylor has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 4-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Favorable call in there for a strike. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One and one, the count to Wellington Castillo. Hard on the ground towards short, and there's his first base hit in this one. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box now, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
One strike now from Archer. Strike two. Two out with the man at first. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a two-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a two-run homer for Steven Souza. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the White Sox get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a two-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
The batter, number 10.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Digging in and looking for more, Diego Sierra. He singled his last time up. Ball 1.
Sierra.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Denard Span is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Sierra at third with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Taylor, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
So 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A late swing at a slider for a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. Fouled off. Shallow center. Here comes Souza. He can't get there as it falls in.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things.
This is hit high and deep out to left. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends the inning. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the White Sox 2. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Trey Turner. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor, last time through, was a base hit. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Well, as demonstrated. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Rays get their 20th home win this year. Chris Archer earns his 5th winner of the year. Alex Colomé closes the door for the save.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the whiteSox hit 3 long balls as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-2. At the start of the day, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division.